I really did tell you. What is up, YouTube? As you can see, I've already started off this vlog because I did not have any time this morning, but welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Natisha Turgerson, as you already know, and today we are learning, guys. So today and tomorrow I'm going to be doing my GRI designation series 100. And basically, guys, let me give you the backstory. So when I first got into real estate at my first brokerage, my office manager slash broker, he had this designation and he talked about it a little bit. He like really said good things about it, and I used to walk in his office and I remember seeing his I think it was like a trophy, you know, like little glass see-through trophies. But anyway, I seen he had this designation. I seen about it. So then I remember them saying it was a really good designation. So after that, I was saying I was going to get it, but I never seen the classes to start getting it. By the time I did see the classes, okay, first I was told that you had to do them in order. It's 3 parts to this designation to get it. It's a series 100, series 200, and series 300. I was always told you had to do them in order. Kind of found out you don't. So I really could have been up by now, but everything happens for a reason, and it's no pressure. So finally, I think this is only 2 years later. It's only my second time seeing them have the series 100, and the first time they had it, I didn't do it. I cannot remember why I did not do this class. I really believe it was because I waited till the last minute, but I also kind of think that I in there figuring out how much it was, and I was like, you know, that's not fitting in the budget right now. Because if you know, and I said I'm gonna do another video on this topic, but if you know, real estate is money. Like, you got a lot of fees, like you gotta put out a lot of money to be a real estate agent, okay? So I was just like, that's not in the budget right now. That could have been a reason. So here we are, and we are finally taking our series 100 and actually finding out that you can do it out of order, but it's okay. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. But something that you should know if you are looking to get your real estate license, or you already have your real estate license and you want to get your GRI certification in the state of Florida, I can only speak for here. But one, you do not have to take the GRI series in order. You can do 300, then 100, then 200, 200, then 100, then 300. Whatever order you want to do, you can do them out of order. Secondly, they count as continuing education courses. So say you are licensed now, or you just got licensed, and you are still going to need to do your, 45-hour post-licensing course. You can do the GRI designation series as a post-licensing course. You are allowed to do that, and they will count it towards your continuing education. Plus, now, if you do it where you get licensed, you take series 100 and it counts as your 45 hours post. And you want to, you're done with your continuing education. Now you can just do straight real estate. You can go ahead, like say you're coming up on your year 2. And if you're in real estate, or if you don't know, if you're in real estate, once you hit 2 years of real estate, being licensed under a broker, you can apply to get your broker license. Now, some people are like, I don't want to open up my own brokerage, so I don't want to get a broker's license. Like, what's the point? Etc. But at the 2-year mark, you can do it once you've been under a broker. So, what I just found out, so say you just want to do, and if you get your broker's license, it does not mean you have to open up your own brokerage. You can get the license and then still be at your brokerage and just be a broker associate. Again, it looks better with that GRI. No, let me not jump ahead. Okay. So you take your broker, you've been in real estate for 2 years, you take your series 1 as your continuing education, you continue on down the line, now you're coming up on your 2 years, or you're at your 2 years. Once you get at that 2 years, you can decide to go ahead and become a broker, get your broker license, because you're at the 2 years, and you've been under a broker actively for 2 years. So now you're under a broker, and you can get your broker's license, meaning taking the class, take the state test, get your fingerprints done. Now you have your broker's license. You're a broker, or you're a broker associate. At that point, your continuing education goes from 45 hours post to 60 hours post. Now, you can then decide to do your series 200 and your series 300 of your GRI certification, and that will suffice for your 60 hours post of your broker associate. So at the end of this all, you will be a broker associate if you're still staying under your broker, or you will have your broker's license, you will have your sales associate license first, your broker's license, and now you are a full designated GRI. You have your full designation of GRI because you've taken the first, second, and third series. So I just found that out. So here we are, y'all. In my case, that's not the case, because I'm going on 3 years now being licensed in real estate. I'm just now taking my Series 100 after I've already paid for my post licensing course way back in, I want to say, September. So that didn't work out for me, but that is a possibility if you're watching this video and you have your license and you are looking to do that route. So yeah, so I'm in my GRI. Yeah, I kind of do wrong. GRI. It's GRI, so GRI. I'm at my class for my Series 100. We're on break. I'm actually was supposed to come out here and call my man, but I end up not doing that. So I'm gonna be walking back in here now. Guys. I did get a little, oh, my camera getting hot, I'm sorry. I did get me a little footage while we were in there, so that's pretty much it. But I didn't like do an official intro to this video. So while we were on break, I said, well, let me go out here in my car and, you know, do y'all a little intro, tell y'all what's going on today. Again, I'll be doing this class. This class is 7:30, guys, to 5:30 p.m. today and tomorrow. So, whew. And tomorrow's gonna be a pretty busy day. I should have brought y'all to my day. I've been doing a lot and I have not been vlogging. I'm so upset. I went like on a whole little house situation yesterday that I could have brought you guys in, and then the day before that I had a whole sit down with one of my title companies, Sarah Fitz at Affiliated Title. Not Affiliated Title. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Sarah. Sarah Fitz at First International Title. And she is so knowledgeable, guys. Like, I even told her this personally, and I will tell you guys, because I really give people their flowers, and I do like to do that. I have never, from the time that I got licensed 2 years ago, like I said, going on 3 years, I have never had anybody from a title company that actually sat down. Everybody says the same thing. Like, a lot of times when you get in real estate, a lot of these companies that do sponsor events and stuff that you will see, they say the same stuff. They're offering the same stuff. Like, it's like I never see anything that's different. Y'all, when Sarah comes on the thing, like, she told me a lot. This is the first person from a title company I have actually sat down that was actually sitting down with me, not only teaching me stuff, but actually gave me value, not just to my client, seller, or buyers, but actually gave me things or supplied me with stuff that would add value to me and my business. I really do not want this light to be super bright because I do not like the people in my car. But good morning, YouTube. Good morning, guys. Today I had time to vlog this morning because my husband took my baby to school. So today is day 2 of our GRI series class that we're headed to now at Omcar. And then after that we have showings. I want to say we have 8 showings. It was supposed to be 13. 2 of them was no longer available. 2 of them was no longer available, and then another 2, they didn't say whether they were going to pay my commission or not. Like, they were basically MIA about that. So then she was just like, don't worry about it. So good tip, guys, if you're in the market or you're trying to become a real estate agent, or you just are a real estate agent or just became a real estate agent, what I try to say, but make sure they give you them coins. Make sure they are giving you them coins first, sweetie. So that's that. We're headed to the GRI class, guys. Let me tell you about my night. I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm not going to say too much about it, is what I'm saying, but God is working. God is working. Like, God is changing things. God is moving things. And I'm going to pretty much, I'm trying to think if I want to do like a podcast. I had a podcast before, and I feel like God, at the time I was saying God told me to do that, and in my mind, in my heart, I genuinely believe that He did. But I think it was more so of He showed me doing it, and then the enemy pushed me to do it right then. So it's like, then I started, you know what I'm saying? The enemy will let you self-destruct yourself. So basically that's how that happened. But I am still kind of feeling it in my spirit a little bit to do it again. So I'm just going to wait on that and pray on that. We're just going to wait on that and pray on that. He better not make me miss this light while he getting out. This is a nice truck though. It's a Raptor, a Ford Raptor. He better not make me miss this light while he getting out of this car to get something out his back seat. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. We're in our GRI class, and we're hitting them showings. I may get a little bit of footage in the class. I'm not giving too much because, again, this is paid for material that not necessarily wants to be out to the general public. So we're in there, girl. Y'all, they fed us so good yesterday. The class is really easy. If you're thinking about doing it, like my review right now, we have an amazing instructor. I love when she teaches any classes. Literally, I'm making sure I'm there front and center. But I love when she teaches. the class is the material itself is like super easy, like seriously super easy. It's been going well and stuff. The class material, and then we take our test today. So this will be done. We'll be completing our 101 series today, and then at the end of February we have our 102, and then at the beginning of March we have our 103, and that will complete the 103 series. I talked to you guys yesterday more about that, so I won't dabble in that too much. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I need to do better. I am doing better, but I really need to do better. Because why is this car say 0 miles to E, 0%, and I'm still riding? Because I forgot my car didn't have any gas, and I was supposed to leave the house early today so I could stop and get gas. But of course I didn't remember that I needed gas when I woke up, so I just took my precious little time dibbling dabbling around the house. Then I get in the car and you ain't got no gas, girl, but you still gotta get straight where you need to go. I mean, I kind of could. She said 8 o'clock, so I probably could have some time to go to the Wawa and get gas. But that's pretty much it. When we left here yesterday, I just went and picked up my baby, went home, knocked out some things off my list I was supposed to do. I'm coming up with a list and crossing things off. Oh yeah, I did my Bible study. I didn't even finish my sermon. That's crazy. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I don't want to ramble too much. I don't really have anything to talk about. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hi. This is Golden Memories. Mr. Robert made me come back. You'll see. It's the shirt pop for me. Hey YouTube. Alright y'all, today my lighting looks like it's super dark and I hate it. Does my light look dark? Alright y'all, so anyway, I'm not sure when my last time was vlogging, but hey y'all, welcome back. Today's a new day. I know I was vlogging a little bit in between my GRI class, and I got a little footage with that, so we aced that test. Technically, I don't really know because they send the test off to Orlando to get scored, and then they said they'll let us know within a week or two. But like I said, I know I aced that test. So we're just waiting on our 102 GRI class, which is going to start in 2 weeks on Thursday and Friday again. And we'll be doing that and acing that too. So right now, guys, it's Saturday. We have showings. We have Do the Boot with us. Say hey. Hey. Hey everybody. So we're going to show some houses, guys. We have about 8 properties to show. We have about 8 properties to show in Marion Oaks. Not really sure if I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of footage in there or vlogging, but hey, I can if I will. I mean, I will if I can, and that's just what it's going to be. So we have a client coming up from Fort Lauderdale. She is a new nurse, and we're showing her properties. So it's actually pretty good, you know. I'm gonna get her some properties shown. Unfortunately, we can't see all of the ones we anticipated originally because they're already gone. And she was kind of surprised a little bit, like out of all of the houses, she asked me this question, out of all of the houses, we're only gonna do seat 5, and I'm like, yeah. Not just because a lot of them are gone, but then sometimes you have, they're rental properties, guys. So sometimes you have agents that they'll have them on there and they won't say, like, they'll see you be done booked appointment or reach out to them, and I'm just being honest because it's like agent to agent, we need to do better. They'll see you like reach out for showing instructions. I understand like rentals and property management want to be like more more stricter, but and this could be for an owner or somebody that's looking to like hire a property management. I understand like trying to control who goes in the house, but at some point it becomes overbearing to the point that, okay, now it's went from I'm trying to control who goes in the house to interfering with possibly getting it rented out. Real estate agents, answer your phone. Like, oh, y'all get on my nerves with that. Like, answer your phone. So anyway, she's a new nurse. Woo woo. New house, new city, new job, and hopefully we can help her get that settled. We will be helping her get that settled. I like this type of stuff, and then 2 years, hopefully we're gonna start the home buying process now so she can get on her railroad or her track, her house road, so I'll say. and get a game plan for what we're going to be doing for the next 2 years. We can prep her so in 2 years from now, when she's established, and we can get her into a house, her and her family. So, and that's another thing, guys. Not everybody, and if you're a buyer or a potential somebody that's looking to buy a house and you just feel like you're not ready, not starting is not the answer for being not ready. Okay, let's get that a step. Not starting is not the answer for being, not being ready is not the answer for not starting. It's not a good answer for not starting. Go ahead and start now, because trying to do your stuff, I've had a lot of people like oh, I'm gonna get my credit right before I have them pull it, so I won't have this, that, and the third. And it's like, if they pull your credit at one time and you start the house process, even if you're looking at a 2-year timeline, 1-year timeline, baby, the hard mark only staying up 2 years. Like, y'all be running y'all credits for these cars that depreciate the moment you drive it off the lot. Y'all run y'all credit. I've heard of somebody saying they ran their credit to get a firm to buy a wig and have it split up into 4 payments. But y'all don't want to run your credit for a house? Like, I don't understand it, because I want to wait till I'm ready, but you never know when you ready. And a lot of these credit repair people, and I'm not throwing no shade, you know what I'm saying, this is nothing saying credit repair is bad, none of that. But I've seen several people, like more than 4, that pays for these credit repairs or doesn't start their home buying process because they're in the middle of having somebody that they're paying again to repair their credit. And even after that, like, they either stop in the midst of it because they feel like it's not working, or even after that, when they feel like they done paid all this money and they were ready, they were not ready. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't stress this enough, guys. I cannot stress this enough, y'all. Get in contact with a lender. If you do not know a lender, call me. And then that's another thing too. You don't want to just be in contact with any lender. You want to be in contact with a local lender. Somebody that knows not only knows the housing market, like the mortgage part of it, but also knows the area that you are in. I bank with Navy Federal. I love Navy Federal, but I have had people have home loans through Navy Federal and end up switching to a local lender. Like, a lot of these bigger companies, again, not saying anything is bad. Everybody has their preference, to each their own. Not discrediting any of these companies, but at the same time, local local lenders are always going to be better. Local lenders are always going to be better. It's more personalized. If you have a question where you want to go and sit down, they're available to do that. When you're going to these bigger companies and bigger banks for home loans, they're not personalizing that to you. Some of them have some like your point of contact person, but even them, they're barely. I've seen some people say that like they're unresponsive. You know what I mean? They don't work on the weekends. You can only catch them Monday through Friday. They give you a number saying they're available on the weekends. Then as soon as it's time for a weekend call, they're nowhere to be found. MIA. You know what I mean? So yeah, a local lender is always better if you ask me. And I'm pro local lenders. And I do have local lenders that could satisfy your needs or put you in there, get you right. So that's my little rant for right now. We're going to be pulling up to our first property. Our appointment's at 1 o'clock. It's about 12:50, so, oh my gosh. Ooh, them motorcycle drivers be scaring me, honey. Alright, bye. Alright, guys, so we just finished our first showing. Sorry I didn't get y'all no stuff inside of the house. No footage inside of the house, but we got a lot going on. We got a lot of houses to view. Let's go to the next property. Downtown, walking fast. Said I'm homebound. Alright, y'all, so we're all done with our showings. I came to Zaxby's to get a peach sweet tea. And this is just regular sweet tea. And I paid $5 for this drink. $5. $4 some change. $5 for a regular sweet tea. Okay. Then they got the nerves to give me a receipt talking about doing a survey. Maybe doing a survey for who? No, man. Not sure what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. I did check in with a few other clients. My friend girl wanted to take the boys to the park, but I called her, she didn't answer, so that may be out of here. I'm waiting on my husband, but when he go in here and get these haircuts, honey, They take forever. Like, what do y'all be doing in these haircuts? A haircut is a haircut. Do you want me to cut you up? But he's still with the barber getting his haircut, y'all. They be in there doing surgery. That's it, y'all. I ain't finna do nothing else right now.